except that I give Fred a lot of credit because that first half, he's under a tough situation here where you lose that many games in a row and you get no players back, and he's played everybody tough. We watched the Maryland game and did an unbelievable job there, and he did an unbelievable job against us. Every time we pulled away, he found a way to get some shots and make some plays. And I can't be very excited about us, even though it looks like we shot well. We did shoot well from the three. The turnovers, thank God for my sophomores. And I also thought Kyle Arns was a big difference in the game. He got 7 rebounds. He goes 4 for 6. 5 for 9. He does some really good things when Xavier and Cassius struggled. So thank God Gabe had a big night. Aaron had a big night rebounding the ball and played pretty good and attacked the basket. And Kyle played very well. And other than that, we struggled. Cassius' numbers end up good, which is great. But kind of a night when you shoot 52-46. Couldn't make a free throw the first half. Out rebounding big. I'm not demeaning, what they did because he's got a tough situation and it's going to take him a year or so to get him back. But what we did, isn't going to get us where we need to get either. So questions, I'll answer.
Tom, I wanted to ask about Gabe. He hadn't done much the last couple of weeks. Just how important was it for him to see some shots start to go in, get something positive?
Yeah, it was really positive for him. I thought, they moved the ball pretty good. We got him the ball. He was ready to shoot. He made some shots. He even made a couple drives. I was really happy with. They're not an easy team to guard. Those guards are very quick, and I thought that even Gabe did a decent job in that. So. It was big for Gabe, it was big for Kyle, and it was big for Aaron. All three of those guys were the difference in us winning or losing.
You got a chance to go to some smaller lineups too today. I mean,
yeah. Well, as I said, it was the game plan early in the year, but Kyle, just wasn't able to do it even tonight. Hurt that back a little bit, so everything. Who knows? But we said we wanted to get 20 minutes out of him, and we did. I thought that was big, and one of the reasons we went smaller, they played with 4 small guards the whole time, and it was just hard to cover with bigger guys, and yet, we did some good things. We tried to get the ball inside. They did a great job of doubling. We did a poor job of passing, but I was so disappointed in the turnovers because, everybody charts those differently, and they had 16 points off turnovers. If they scored, what did they score? 65? I thought it was 60 points off turnovers. That's what it felt like where I was.
Tom, you talked about the other day at your presser about trying to find something in these last few games a little bit. I'm wondering what you see from that small group and how much they've actually gotten to play together, like a lineup like that, any practices and other things throughout this year.
Well, as you know, the big difference is Kyle, and Kyle has not, practiced up in the last 2.5 weeks. He didn't, hardly ever practice. So we got a few practices in this week with it, and we'll do that more. But now we'll play a team that's, in Iowa who's bigger than big. So that can work for you and against you. And but I think there's times it could really help us. It just, don't get fooled by it in some ways. It still is a problem with our 4-man. It looks good the way we did it, but we're going to have to guard some people now coming up and rebound the ball. So every team presents a different challenge, and this team, and I watched them take Maryland right to the wire, had a layup to win it. And I was concerned about the game, and I was really disappointed in how we came out and played. We were decent the first couple minutes, and then just started turning that thing over. So, you know, you think with more guards in there, you wouldn't turn over as much, but most of the turnovers came from, you know, a couple of guys that shouldn't be turning over. You know, when Rocket and Cassius have 9 turnovers between them, that's not good.
What was Jack's reaction when you told him he was starting, and also what was Fred's when you told him that Jack was starting?
You know, I didn't tell Fred. I was going to try to do it. You know, the officials, I guess, I was going to ask them if they could just hold off the starting lineups. I talked about it with my staff 2 days ago, and I kind of talked myself out of it because you don't want to interrupt the, you know, we're not playing the greatest right now. And then as I was riding here, believe it or not, I said to myself, as a coach, this day and age, with the screwed up social media and all the things, a coach never can do what he wants to do. He's always got to do things for everybody else. And I told my staff, you know what, I think I'm going to start Jack because it's the right thing to do. This kid has given me almost 3 years every single day. And I'm big in memory-making moments. I'm really big on that. When I leave there, that's what I hope I have, is a bunch of great memories of certain moments. And I thought, you know, for Fred and Carol, just for them letting me have them, and for Jack, it wasn't completely. I mean, the kid's a pretty good player. I mean, you saw at the end he made some plays, and you know, I let him go home last night. Carol probably won't feed him next time he comes home because you know, it's blood is thicker than water, but they also know where they get their paychecks, so they're probably not happy with Jack. But I'm so proud of that kid and what he's done, and just the kind of student, the kind of person, and the kind of player, and every day he brings it. So it wasn't just do it for Fred or Carol, it was do it for Jack because it's the right thing to do. And if we would have lost, I still was the right thing to do. It had nothing to do with that because he deserved it, and I'm proud of him